Doomsday does the unthinkable in this comic. DC Nation, welcome back to another video. I just got done reading Superman number 20, part 2 in the many deaths of Doomsday storyline, written by Joshua Williamson, artwork by Dan Mora, and guys, this issue is awesome. It's probably the best issue in the entire series up to this point. Like, it's action-packed, and the story is only getting more mysterious and interesting. Like, guys, I am so invested in this, and I must say, DC has been doing a great job with Doomsday's character of late. Like, we got a live-action interpretation in Superman Lois that was incredible, and now we're getting a modern Doomsday storyline that is spectacular, bro. Like, it is so good. If you're not going to your local comic shop and picking up the new Superman comics, then you're missing out, bro. Also, Dan Mora, one of the best, if not the best, comic book artists in the industry right now, is on this comic, and he delivers some of his best work in this issue. Like, his action and how he draws Doomsday is incredible. Like, I was getting so hyped reading this comic simply because of the artwork, but also because the story is so good. So let's get into it. This issue, it picks up where we left off with a futuristic Doomsday revealing to Superman that he is the Time Trapper, a villain to the Legion of Superheroes usually, and Doomsday tells Superman his entire history. He tells the Man of Steel that he's died countless times over the years, all the way up to the future. And we get an incredible double-page spread that shows the rivalry between Superman and Doomsday. Like, we see the Hunter-Prey costume on Superman again. We see Doomsday fighting Superman 1,000,000. Also, we get a mention of the Legion of Infinite Worlds. What? And yeah, this entire history is put on display, and Doomsday tells the Man of Steel that I feel like the next time I die, I'm going to ascend into godhood. I'm going to become a true god, and no longer will I be a destroyer. No, now I can shape the universe in a way that I want. And dude, this is so high stakes. So Doomsday tells Superman this, and Superman is like, what? So you want me to kill you again? And Doomsday is like, yeah. And Superman, he's like, no, you'll hurt my friends, and I don't believe you'll actually be a good force of nature. You'll just be a destroyer at God level. This feels like Dragon Ball Z. Like, Doomsday is leveling up to a God mode? What? Like, right now he's probably at Super Saiyan 2 or 3, but he's about to go to legendary Super Saiyan status. And then Doomsday, after Superman rejects his offer, goes up to Superman and says one of the most killer lines ever. Like, the best line in this issue. He grabs Superman by the neck and he says, I may be evolved, but I am not above physical violence. Dude, when he said this and threw Superman into the ground, I got so hyped. And then Doomsday, this futuristic version, disappears, and he tells Superman that, maybe you need some time to think about it, basically. Well, you can think about it while you fight my current version in this time, in your time period. So, time, it goes back to flowing, because remember, time stopped last issue. So now, Superman is back in the fights with Superwoman, Lois Lane, against a big Doomsday, like Destroyer Doomsday, not Time Trapper Doomsday. We got Doomsday and his Doom Hounds from hell going up against the super duo, and dude, it is an epic fight. Like, when I say Dragon Ball levels of epic, it's here. So with this unstoppable Doomsday, him unleashed on Metropolis, we see Lex Luthor, who is a good guy now, save a child and try to look for the child's mother. That was interesting. We see the Watchtower, the Justice League Unlimited, Batman. They get alerted about Doomsday's presence, but they're told to hold off while Supercorp deals with it. Supercorp, led by Mercy Graves, she sends out these jets, these explosives, and then she sends out her ace in the hole. she unleashes a monster that she believes will take down Doomsday, or at least to weaken Doomsday enough for Superman and Superwoman to defeat the monster, the ultimate destroyer. And who is this monster that Supercorp releases? Well, the Parasite. Rudy Jones, yep, Parasite, he jumps from the sky, he jumps on Doomsday, and Parasite is like, whoa, there is so much energy here. And then Doomsday does the unthinkable. He grabs Parasite, one hand on his head, one hand on his feet, and he rips Parasite in half in front of Superman and Superwoman. And dude, how Dan Mora draws this page, it's horrifying. Seeing Parasite get ripped to shreds, and to see Doomsday roar, like see him shout and really just scare Superman and Superwoman. Well, he scares Superwoman, but Superman, nah. The Man of Steel, after seeing this, he goes berserk. Bro, I've never seen Superman go berserk like this. Like, he goes up to Doomsday and starts punching him uncontrollably, like non-stop, and then eventually he defeats Doomsday. And when I say he goes berserk, the reason I say that is you see Superman's speech bubbles, they're no longer like regular, they're now red. And yeah, I love that way to interpret that he is just losing it. But Lois Lane, Superwoman, she brings Superman out of his madness, and Superman looks down, Doomsday is defeated, but then Mercy Graves basically injects Doomsday with this Black Mercy venom. Now, if you don't remember, the Black Mercy is an alien species that attaches onto you and basically puts you into a dream state forever. Like, it could be a dream that turns into a nightmare, and it was created in The Man Who Has Everything Superman story by Alan Moore in the 80s. So to see that brought back was pretty cool, but basically Doomsday is now stuck in an endless dream of disastrous nightmares. That's how I would describe it. And Doomsday, he'll eventually get out of it. But for now, Superman and Superwoman, they have bought some time. But Superman, he is worried because the futuristic Doomsday, the time trapper, warned him that this monstrous Doomsday is the least of your worries. Something scarier is going to arrive soon. And Superman, he asks the big question, what is scarier than Doomsday? And guys, DC Nation, the last page, we go to Calaton, which is the homeworld of Doomsday. And yeah, Calaton was introduced in Hunter Prey, the second story with Doomsday in the 90s. That was also the story where you found out Doomsday's origin, how he was killed over and over by this scientist named Bertrand, and we see this mysterious figure now getting ready to begin a path of vengeance. Now, is this a vengeance against the ultimate life form, Doomsday, or Superman? We'll find out, but I'm pretty sure this mysterious figure is Bertrand. I think it's the scientist that created Doomsday. I may be wrong, we'll find out, but I'm definitely excited to see this story continue. Like, I know that this story is at least 6 parts, maybe 7 parts by the time it finishes. So yeah, dude, Joshua Williamson is killing it on this Superman title, and I can't wait for more. I'm going to give Superman number 20 a 10 out of 10. This was a masterpiece issue, guys. Like, I enjoyed reading this, like action-packed and just exciting. But you guys, some of your thoughts down below. What do you think about Doomsday ripping Parasite in half? What do you think about Joshua Williamson bringing back the core elements of Doomsday from the 90s? And do you have any theories for the next issue? Let me know down below. And yeah, thanks for watching and peace out.